Undefeated champion Canelo Alvarez is getting ready for the toughest fight of his career against Terence Crawford. He's doing everything possible to make sure he wins every round. In a bold move that's surprising the boxing world, Canelo Alvarez is sparring with Ryan Garcia as he gets ready for the biggest fight of his career against Terence Crawford. This isn't just regular training, it's a full-on war camp. Canelo is known for his lightning-fast hands and deadly accuracy. He's on a mission to knock out Terence Crawford with power and purpose. This fight isn't just about winning, it's about sending a message. Every punch is meant to show why Canelo is one of the most feared fighters in boxing. In leaked sparring footage, Canelo Alvarez dominated Ryan Garcia, landing sharp, accurate punches. His timing, power, and ring IQ were all on full display, showing exactly who's in control. If that was just a preview, it's clear Canelo is on another level, and Terence Crawford better be paying attention. Canelo is pushing himself to the limit, sharpening his timing, reflexes, and power against one of the fastest fighters in the game. With everything on the line, the undisputed champ isn't just preparing to win, he's preparing to prove he's unstoppable. Canelo's sparring sessions are intense and ruthless. He comes in with non-stop aggression, throwing heavy combinations that push his partners to the edge. Every punch has purpose, and his movement is calculated, constantly probing for openings. His pressure never lets up. He cuts off the ring and forces his opponent to fight his fight. Canelo also had a light sparring session with Ryan Garcia, but there was nothing light about his intensity. Every move was sharp, and every punch had purpose. He looked brutal. If this is Canelo in cruise mode, then Terence Crawford better prepare for a storm. In addition, his movement was precise, and his punches were sharp and powerful, sending a clear message: he's not here to play. What's more, those watching could see that Canelo looked sharper, more focused, and more explosive than ever before. His body shots echoed through the gym, and his signature head movement was perfectly timed. If this is the pace he's setting in sparring, imagine the intensity he'll bring to the ring on fight night. Ahead of his showdown with Terence Crawford, Canelo Alvarez's insane neck workout is taking social media by storm. The champ is leaving no room for weakness. Built like a tank and training like a beast, he's locking in every inch of his body for war. This isn't just about strength, it's savage next-level power, ready to crush anyone who steps into the ring. On the other hand, Canelo's new cold training is pushing his pain limits like never before. He faces freezing temperatures head-on. This isn't just a workout. It's a test of his mind and body, getting him ready for anything inside the ring. When it gets cold, Canelo turns up the heat, building his pain tolerance and proving to the world he's ready for whatever. Terence Crawford throws at him. This freezing grind shows Canelo is a warrior made of fire and ice.
Es nuestra zona de comodidad para empezar el día al 100%. Esos son unos ejercicios de respiraciones para activar el cuerpo desde temprano.
However, respected boxing trainer Bremen Edwards has warned Terence Crawford about Canelo's power. He said, "Today's Canelo is a much more experienced and complete fighter. He's undefeated at 168 pounds and has become a strong force in the super middleweight division." Bremen also added that Canelo now fights at his natural weight and has built the skill, strength, and smart fighting ability that come with experience.
Canelo hit his peak around 2016-ish, 17-ish, 18-ish, 19-ish. He started rolling around that time. Canelo's undefeated at 168.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's undefeated at 160. He's one of the top 5 or 6 68 pounders ever, if you're being totally honest. He was an excellent junior middleweight, but that fight was at a catch weight. This fight's not at a catch weight.
Yep.
This will be a weight that he's grown into and dominated, whereas he kind of...
In his opinion, the Canelo Floyd fought in 2013 wasn't the fully developed star we see today. Back then, Canelo was talented but still inexperienced. He showed weaknesses in fights like the one against Austin Trout. He was also fighting at catchweights and having trouble making the 154-pound limit.
Fought a bunch of fights at 155 because 154 was a struggle for him. So, now I'm not one of the people to take credit away from Floyd and say, well, Canelo was just 23. Floyd was 36 years old. I'd rather be 23 than 36 any day of the week. I'm not going to take credit away from Floyd for that. But Canelo wasn't the best pound for pound guy back then. Now, he was ascending. Now he's descending. But I still think he's probably... If the Canelo back then got in the ring with the Canelo today, I think the Canelo today would know a little bit too much.
On the other side, Terence "Bud" Crawford is training hard for the biggest fight of his career against the legendary Canelo Alvarez. He's pushing his body to new limits, working on his strength, speed, and endurance to meet the challenges of moving up to a higher weight class.
Terence, any chance your kids become UFC champions?
No.
Why not?
They don't pay you enough.
Behind the scenes, Team Crawford is focused on every detail. They are working on the perfect plan to stop Canelo's power and smart fighting, no matter the size difference. Crawford isn't scared. He is determined to make history. Every training session and strategy meeting shows one thing: complete confidence. He's not just here to fight. He wants to prove that greatness comes from will, skill, and heart, not just size.
Oh yeah. You living the dream, baby. We going up November 20th.
On the other hand, Carmamel Matan thinks Canelo is more one-sided in his style. But when asked about the big fight between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford, Matan didn't choose a winner. Still, he made it clear he is hoping Crawford wins.
Who you got, champ?
I don't have a pick. I feel like I'm a root for Crawford, and so I just feel like Crawford is more multi-dimensional. He can do more things in the ring. You know, he can get on his toes if he really needs to, and then he can also bang in the pocket, obviously. And I feel like Canelo's a great, but I feel like he's more one-dimensional. He's just going.
Ultimately, Matan praised Crawford's versatility, calling him more multi-dimensional. He noted that Crawford can adapt to any style, whether moving on his toes, boxing from the outside, or trading punches in close. According to Matan, that flexibility could give Crawford an edge. On the other hand, while he acknowledged Canelo as a great fighter, Matan described him as more one-dimensional, relying heavily on pressure, head movement, and counter-punching.
Head movement, try to come with them counters, but I just feel like Crawford gonna have the speed advantage, and he gonna probably just outbox Canelo. But I don't have no pick right now, but I'm rooting for Crawford.
Undoubtedly, Moulton believes Crawford's speed and diverse skill set could be enough to outbox Canelo over the course of the fight. While he stopped short of making a full prediction, his support clearly lies with Bud. As the countdown to Canelo versus Crawford continues, the excitement around this historic clash only intensifies. This is more than just a battle of champions. It's a collision of styles, legacies, and eras. Canelo, the battle-hardened king of 168 pounds, brings power, experience, and relentless pressure. Crawford, the undefeated tactician, steps up once again to prove he's the most complete fighter of this generation. Can Crawford's movement and ring IQ offset Canelo's size and pressure? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more updates and videos like this.